Damon to throw for the bull.
The final of Players' Championship 18 here
25.
in Milton Keynes at the Marshall Arena. What a day of darts
25.
we have had, and two finalists who've played exceptionally well throughout the day.
Outside.
To get the ball and get the throw in a race to 8.
25. Damon's won the ball.
Damon will have the throw then. Mark Wilson with
Damon
Scott Mitchell here
first.
calling the final. Both these two already winners on the tour. They won, Searle won Players' Championship 3. Damon Heta won Players' Championship 4.
100.
I've just watched Damon Heta overcome Cameron Menzies in an absolute classic. Checked out 132 and then 81
86.
in the last two legs to snatch it. You've got to earn your right to be here, Scott Mitchell, and these two have more than done that today.
Yeah, to make any final these days, you have to play
93.
special, and you have to be a special player to be able to do it, and that's why we're seeing these guys in finals again. And it's been a magic day of darts, and these two have more than contributed to that with the averages, with the finishing, with the and they seem to be the right two to be here.
Yeah, they do.
40.
Both becoming prolific winners of these events.
97.
Having said that, you do have to feel for Cam Menzies there in that semi-final. He's been spectacular all day.
Well, he was sat waiting on tops as Heta checked out the 81 in 2. He averaged 106 and got beat in the semi-final. Well, you'll know better than me.
126.
He's played out of his skin, Scott, and got beat. I mean, that's got hurt more than if he'd turned up and played like a bag of nails, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've lost here a couple of times with 104, but I would have been pig sick with 106 without doubt.
Heta then 142 to hold his throw. He's in danger of being broken here. Ryan Searle has left 44 points.
102.
4 for tops then. Double 10. Ooh, now 2 missed starts, so Heta gets a chance to hold his throw.
Game shot.
Yeah, so I wasn't doing that against Steve Beaton in his semi-final. I won't be too worried about that at the moment. Now all about holding this throw. It puts a little pressure on this throw by giving up that opportunity in leg 1. We always say if they're going to break the winner of the ball, the time to do it is leg 1, when he's just a little bit, you know, defending, I suppose is the word.
100.
Max for Heta then. Can he follow it in? He can. Can again.
140.
Not quite the 6 perfect darts, but a good start to the leg.
140.
Remember, both these guys have played brilliant all day. They both feel that it's their day. They both feel that they're going to win. Who's going to break the other spirit first?
149.
What a setup that is from Heta. So 1-2-1 then to hold his throw. Well, there's the one, but he didn't want it on that visit. And Damon Heta here has engineered a chance for a 10-dart leg. Double 16 he needs. Double 8. He gets it. 11-dart break of throw for the Heat, who started on fire.
Yeah, there's no two ways about that. And that break of throw is the one that will hurt.
140.
Longer game though, this one. There's no panic just yet for anyone.
180.
Max apiece.
$86.
Remember, we do it all again tomorrow. Players' Championship 19, 1 o'clock UK time.
97.
Yeah, do come and join us for some more tungsten magic that we've seen today.
180.
And I'm still seeing now another 183 so far. We're in the third leg, 3 180s.
57.
Anybody want to buy a second-hand board? Not me, not this one.
Well, going to have to lay up here.
55.
Heta couldn't manufacture a shot at a double, so Searle for 167. Wild first start.
119.
Good second and third, but Heta for tops and a 3-0 lead.
Game
Tops he delivers. Damon Heta, this has been an outstanding start.
Yeah, it really has. Close to being a dream start, you would say.
Look at that. 112 plays 104. Tough school, this. Here we go again.
139.
We're at the stage of the day. It's no good leaving your best on the practice board. You've got to get it all out here in the final.
Yeah, just going back to that Heta semi-final win. All that 1-3-2, he hit a 1-7-1. Took out 303 in 6 darts to level up the match. What an outstanding match that was. One of many today. But that's what we're coming to expect now, Scott, isn't it, with these players? When they get on a roll, they're unstoppable, some of them.
Absolutely. You know, it's those things, the finances available now and within the game, it's sort of like accelerated the game with players practicing more, longer, harder.
180.
Trying to achieve their goals, and fourth 180 goes into this one.
170.
What a setup shot to leave 32. Pressure on the 76 from Searle. Tops up, has to slide across the hockey to get a look.
Shot.
Gets an open bed and slams it. Searle holds his throat under immense pressure from Heta.
Yeah, he needed that, and he delivered it.
57.
Is that going to be the turn of the tide? Is that going to be the turn of the game? Sorry, mate, speak over, but yeah.
96.
What we see in these games now, that the players don't panic when they go 3 legs down. They know they can turn it round with a burst of form, burst of scoring, and they're all capable of it. Goes Searle again.
140.
He whacked in a couple of 106 averages en route to this stage.
100.
21, yeah.
Way all these board setups work here at the PDC. They are all setups that you can play your very best game of darts. And that's what we see continuously every Pro Tour.
96.
This is a big period of this game. If Searle could check this out, and it's on, needs another one of those, it's on now, needs the ball for 164 and is only a millimetre to the side of the target. Heta 108. Needs the treble. Gets it. Double 16 for a 4-1 lead. And he moved the wire, but it was the wrong side of it.
Yeah, we both physically saw that. Searle now up for double 4, and now he survived the first sort of wave of Heta and his super scoring, and now are we going to see
137.
after that first leg win of Ryan Searle, can he sort of turn the tide, and he's taking a bit of confidence.
100.
Broken the throw, and now his throw he has got to hold. Heta has then thrown the kitchen sink at him, and Ryan will be back there at 3-3. Or are we going to see the kitchen sink come back and Heta be 4-2? This is just a brilliant game.
It is. Well, Heta had that chance, didn't he, for 4-1. He moved the wire.
57.
Heta was 2-0 up early on against Cam Menzies, went 3-2 behind, so been in this situation before where he's had the early lead and been pegged back, but saw it out to win. But Searle is in good order here.
The guy's having a similar sort of pace, so the game is sort of rolling by lovely. Nobody's overthinking anything here.
96.
You know, nobody's stopping each other from playing. This is about their pace and about them playing, and they're just getting on with it. Not thinking about what the opposition is doing. They're just able to do what they want to do at their pace. It's just brilliant to watch.
Is a pleasure to be here as Heta looking to fill it up. He's a little bit unfortunate. Well, 76 started the Searle comeback. 16 for Tops, same route, same outcome. Not quite.
56.
Heta will go the same route, treble 19. Nice dart, leaves the treble 19 open. Not to be on this occasion.
56.
3-0 down to 3-3. And we're all level in a race to 8 legs to become the winner of Players' Championship 18.
There's a fear here as a player. When you get back to 3-3 in such a frantic game that this is, that you sort of take a deep breath and go,
100.
I've been 3-0 down, I'm back in it. Sometimes you can feel, right, I'm back in it, and you forget to try and move on and make it go your own way. Or you take the momentum of the last 3 legs and you march on. This is this is a really intriguing part of the game here now, next couple of legs.
134.
Cover shooting from the heat. So, of course, we reached the opening 3 Players' Championship finals. Also the opening 2 to Littler and Anderson before gaining revenge on Anderson in Leicester.
100.
Which is where Damon Heta also picked up his title this year, beat Chris Dobie 8-4. Fair play when you think Heta's been jetting around the world and will have only got back early this week. This is some effort to get to the final here, and this will be some effort to check out this. But it's on 146.
114.
Just wide of the target.
It's a nice route, that 146 from there, because the treble 19s sort of level across the board to the double 16. So I understand why players are going that route these days.
Game shot.
Less of a move, and Heta breaks that sort of 3 legs on the trot cycle from Searle.
140.
Said it a few times today. Going to say it again. This is a proper game of darts. These two are going at it here. Nothing asked, nothing given.
132. 43.
Checking from Searle there. We pretty much showed everybody what he thought of that visit.
140.
And the heat jumps all over it.
$35.
That was a loose visit, fine margins and all that, but Heta in the mood to step in here, sees another break opportunity, and that is superb cover shooting on the 19s.
Yeah, that last visit from Searle back in the day, that would have been called lateral drift.
45.
Into the 5s in the Mardle era.
All about the layup play now.
55.
Has left Tops, and Searle leave a 2-dart combo. Nice switch.
92.
Is it enough? Think not. Tops for a 5-3 lead.
Game
Tops
shot.
Damon Heta gets. Well, you said about Searle getting back to 3-3. Could he kick on? Well, the answer is he hasn't done, has he?
I don't think it's for lack of trying. I just think he's had a couple of poor visits in each of those legs. It's just, like I said, you can get back to 3-3 and then think, right, whew, I'm back. Here we go again. And maybe it's a bit of Searle not doing it. And it's probably a little bit more of Heta coming back to what he did in the first 3 legs. I think a little combination of both. But whatever it is, it's Heta 5-3.
Yeah.
99.
Heta had a scare in his opening game. Roby John Rodriguez, 6-5 winner there. And then pretty serene progress past Keegan Brown,
96.
Neil Zonneveld, Callum Goffin and Danny Nopper, and then pushed all the way by Menzies, 7-6 in the semi-final.
Yeah, I mean, Roby John there had 104 and lost to Heta with 100 in that very first game, and very last game we saw against Menzies. Menzies had 106.
84.
And Heta got through it with 100.38. So sometimes the averages can be deceiving.
Can.
100.
Heta on throw. Oh, Searle again drifting the other side.
24.
Is the advantage there for Heta? Love a treble. Can he force one through the middle of those two darts? Not
60.
quite. Not as bad as it could have been for Searle there.
A big 180 here. Puts the cat amongst the pigeons.
180.
And that's exactly what it's done.
Great first dart. Great second dart. Double 10 for 6-3.
Game shot.
And the heat delivers a blowtorch on the Searle chances. What a finish that was.
Ouch, 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 Ryan Searle. Wow. It's the game that just keeps giving here, isn't it?
81.
Special moments, special players. We've seen it from both of these, even though the score is 6-3.
77.
Now we're seeing harsh moments.
Yeah, just wonder, has it turned against Searle? As you said, he's had a couple of loose visits and Heta's been all over him. Absolutely all over him. 177.
$85.
Damon closing in rapidly. 177 followed by 180.
Yeah, really going for the kill here, isn't he?
123.
Still not rolling over.
Great first start.
Game
Great
shot.
second dart. Heta is one away from a second Players' Championship of the season. And this has been a four-leg burst that has simply left Searle clutching at thin air.
Yeah, it really has.
100.
It's Heta now flying on 106.
140.
I was at the odd stray dart, but you cannot criticise that. He has been under the cosh.
180.
Heta has kept him under pressure the whole match through from dart 1.
96.
Searle's not really had any chances in the legs he hasn't won. He's just been overpowered by the
100.
scoring, hasn't he?
Yeah, and Heta had a few off moments. Searle got it back to 3-3, but now been rolled reversed where
101.
Searle's had a couple of off moments. And that's harsh saying that, but he's had a couple of off moments and Heta has jumped in.
He has. And now he needs the bullseye for victory. Damon Heta just south of the
88.
target. Searle to stay alive needs 164. And this shot is on. Any more. So Damon Heta coming
92.
back then for a second Players' Championship title of the season. He's got two darts at double 16. An emphatic performance from the heat. He was pushed all the way in the semi-final, but in the final he kicked clear from 3-3 to reel off 5 legs on the spin and wrap up an 8-3 victory. It is a second title on the Players' Championship this season for Damon Heta. 61.5% on the doubles. Look at that average, 106.8. Outstanding from Damon Heta. He is back in the winner's circle again. Ryan Searle, runner-up again on the Players' Championship this season. It finishes Damon Heta, the winner. It's been Ryan Searle by 8 legs to 3. Damon Heta very shortly is going to be speaking to Chris Murphy.
Oh, cheers. Righto.
Damon Heta then the winner of Players' Championship 18, a second title of the year. A hard-fought one, Damon. At moments win titles, don't they? And I want to start with the semi-final, actually, the way you ended that match against Cameron Menzies. Where do you find that kind of resolve from?
Yeah, just a lucky boy. That's all. Just a bit of luck, mate. Nah, look, you practice and you practice. So for it to come out in a last leg decider against someone that's on fire all day, like, oh man, before I played him, I looked at his averages and I'm like, oh, I'm in for a battle here. And yeah, fair play to Cam. But man, yeah, I had to find something and sure enough, it happened at the end.
Look, a lot of the players that played over in the World Series events didn't come today, but you're glad you did. Was that ever in your mind, not to play in these events?
No, I'm for everything. You know what I mean? I'm 2 feet in, no two ways about it. And I was speaking to to a lot of players, and just going, you know what, the one that you miss is the one that you're going to win. So yeah, if I was ever to miss it, I come to win it. and mate, it just made sense for myself. Like I said, I'm 2 feet in, and I look at not just the world ranking, I look at that Pro Tour ranking, and I'm in a fight where I am. Not a fight, but yet I don't want to slip, and I don't want to put pressure on other tournaments. So I'm going to play in everything while I'm here, and I'm not going to be here forever. And yeah, I'm really stoked about today.
I know you've spoken about that recently, actually, obviously going back to Australia and what sacrifices you've made to play over here on the Pro Tour. Do you think that gives you a different perspective to most people in the room?
Yeah, 100%. I take everything on board, and I'm going for everything. Where when it's at your doorstep, you got a different feel about it, don't you? I think you can be. Well, you probably think that you're a bit. I don't know what to say. Like you're a bit not lazy, but like just because of the conveniency. You know what I mean? It's not convenient for me. So I'm playing and everything, and people tell me I'm crazy for like driving here and doing that and doing this. But mate, I'm here, and I'm trying to make a massive impact and as quick as I can, so I can get home and sort of retire, I guess.
Yeah, you spoke about that as well. Not just you, but it's very much a partnership with your wife Megan as well. How much of a sort of team thing is this for you and her?
Massive. For anyone that decides to come over from that far, I think you need that team. You need it. Kyle is the best example. He done well, don't get me wrong, but didn't excel. You know what I mean? To get to that next level. So to have her as and yeah, she'll tell me when I'm doing good. She'll tell me when I'm doing bad, and so it's great to have someone like that. It really is. I don't think I would ever do it if she was not there.
Just in general, the landscape of darts at the moment, there are loads of players winning these titles. There's only you and now Luke Little that have won 2 of these so far this year. So what does it mean when the title's been spread out that much to be one of only 2 players to have won multiple titles?
Yeah, it's massive, absolute massive. I wouldn't have mind the New Zealand Masters last week, but you take what you can get, especially in this environment. People are playing some massive good darts, and like it just shows that anyone can on their day can win things. So it's the big ones where you really need to turn up and turn on. So I'm just looking forward to them, and this is a massive bonus for me, and it feels like I just getting over that Masters loss. Great. Yeah, brilliant.
The one before that as well, talking of big ones, Ryan Searle, you had a good game with him in Blackpool. He came out on top of that one. Does that kind of thing come into your mind when you meet those players for the next time?
I just thought, it's the same with Cammy. I was like, you know what, they beat me. He beat me last time, and I owe him one. And I'm like, I'm playing Ryan, I owe him one. So it was brilliant just to, get that win, and just, I owe Luke Humphries about 8 or something like that. And, I might get my chance one day, but... it's absolutely brilliant. I just kept thinking in my head today, just going, what would Luke Humphries do? Just hit that, just do this. It's a dumb thing to think about, 100%. But I'm really pleased today. No jet lag, or you know what I mean. I conquered that, so happy days.
You seem to get better as the day went on, so the energy levels must be fine.
Yeah, good, mate. I planned it right. You know what I mean. I wasted myself. I stayed up for like 24 hours just so I knew I had to sleep to get back into rhythm. And and sure enough, I woke up today fine. I had about 9 hours sleep, and aces. Yeah.
Top 10 in the world, another title. What's the next step for Damon Heta?
Yeah, I've got to get that big one. I've got to get to the final of a big one, and that's a big thing for me. But at the moment, I just keep working, keep plugging away. I keep practicing. I always put that 110% effort in, and not leaving any stone unturned. So I'm really going for it.
And up for the double tomorrow.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Yeah, well, I think the missus want to go home. She's a bit jet-lagged.
There we go. Congratulations today, Damon.
Cheers, mate.
Damon Heta winning the title today. He'll be back tomorrow. We'll be back from 1 p.m. here on PDC TV. That's UK time, to see if anybody can get the better of Heta.
Oh, no way.
Cheers, mate.